Eat this to burn visceral fat. For weight loss and stop inflammation. Hey everyone, and welcome to Health Action. Are you ready to take control of your health, lose stubborn fat, and feel your absolute best? On this channel, we're not about quick fixes or complicated diets. We're about simple, science-backed strategies that get real results. If you're tired of feeling confused about what to eat or how to exercise, you're in the right place. We'll show you how to transform your body and your life by making small, powerful changes. Let's stop just thinking about being healthy and start taking action. It's time to build a healthier you together. Want to burn fat, reduce inflammation, and get healthier? The good news is, you can fight dangerous body fat by simply adding certain foods to your diet and making a few easy lifestyle tweaks. This isn't about eating less. It's about eating smarter to help your body burn fat more efficiently. The dangers of visceral fat. We often think of belly fat as the main problem, but a different kind of fat, called visceral fat, is far more dangerous. Most of us worry about the fat we can see, the muffin top, love handles, or soft belly. This is subcutaneous fat, and while we might not like how it looks, it's actually not the most dangerous type of fat. The real threat to your health is something you can't see at all: visceral fat. Visceral fat is the hidden fat that wraps around your vital organs deep inside your abdomen, like your liver, pancreas, and intestines. It's packed into the spaces between these organs, much like styrofoam peanuts crammed into a shipping box. The box might look slim and perfectly normal from the outside, but it's bursting with pressure on the inside. This is why you can be a normal weight, or even skinny, and still have dangerously high levels of visceral fat, a condition often called skinny fat. This hidden fat is far more than just extra padding. It's biologically active, meaning it constantly leaks inflammatory chemicals into your bloodstream. This chronic inflammation can fuel the development of serious diseases, including at least 14 different types of cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. So, while you might not see it in the mirror, it's silently raising your risk for some of the most serious health conditions. It's an inflammatory powerhouse. Visceral fat is far more dangerous than just an extra layer of padding. It's a biologically active organ that constantly produces and releases inflammatory chemicals, a process that has earned it the nickname inflammatory fat. Think of your body as a calm lake. Visceral fat is like a factory on the shore, continuously leaking pollutants into the water. These toxic chemicals, called inflammatory markers, spill directly into your bloodstream and circulate throughout your body. This constant low-grade inflammation is like pouring gasoline on an ember. It doesn't cause a sudden fire, but rather keeps a dangerous heat simmering, creating a perfect environment for serious diseases to thrive. Cancer, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other chronic illnesses are all linked to this type of systemic inflammation. By understanding that visceral fat is an active threat, you can begin to appreciate why fighting it is so crucial for your overall health. The dangerous inflammation caused by visceral fat isn't just a theory. It has a direct, scientifically proven link to some of our most feared diseases. This hidden fat has been shown to significantly increase the risk for at least 14 different types of cancer, including breast, colon, and prostate cancer. A landmark study tracked thousands of women over 13 years and found a shocking connection. Women who carried excess visceral fat, even those who were considered a healthy weight, had a threefold higher risk of developing breast cancer compared to those with less visceral fat. This research highlights a crucial point. Your health isn't just about the number on the scale. Visceral fat can be a silent partner to disease, working behind the scenes to fuel conditions
that can have a devastating impact. While we often see all body fat as the enemy, there's a special type of fat that's actually your ally in the fight against excess weight: brown fat. Unlike the typical white fat we store for energy, brown fat is a metabolic powerhouse. What makes it so special is its high concentration of mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your cells. These organelles are rich in iron,
which gives brown fat its distinctive color. When your body is exposed to cold or certain foods, these mitochondria spring into action. They begin burning fuel to generate heat, a process called thermogenesis. The amazing part is that the energy they use comes directly from your stored white fat, including the dangerous visceral fat that wraps around your internal organs. Essentially, brown fat acts like an internal furnace, actively melting away the fat you're trying to get rid of. You can wake up your brown fat in a few simple ways. Cold exposure is a powerful way to activate your brown fat. When your body is exposed to cold temperatures, even for a short time, it triggers a stress response. This shock to your system releases hormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine, often known as fight or flight hormones. These hormones act as a signal to your body's brown fat cells, essentially flipping a switch to turn on their heat-generating engines. This process immediately begins burning calories and stored fat to keep your body warm. Simple activities like taking a cold bath, a cold shower, or even just lowering the thermostat in your home can effectively activate this fat-burning mechanism. Beyond cold exposure, some foods have a unique ability to activate your brown fat. These foods contain special compounds called bioactives that act like natural keys, fitting into the same locks, receptors, that your body's stress hormones use. By turning this key, these bioactives essentially switch on your body's internal furnace, triggering your brown fat to burn calories and stored fat for heat. This means you can use your diet to actively help your body melt away stubborn and harmful fat, especially the dangerous visceral fat. Foods that activate brown fat. You can literally eat your way to a healthier body by adding specific foods to your diet that help to activate your brown fat. This process helps your body burn away harmful fat, especially the dangerous visceral fat, leading to weight loss and a smaller waistline. Tea teas are a fantastic source of plant compounds that can trigger your fat-burning metabolism. Green tea. This tea contains powerful antioxidants called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, which have been shown to activate brown fat and reduce visceral fat. In a study, participants who drank green tea over 8 weeks lost 2 pounds and shrunk their waist circumference by almost an inch, a clear sign that they were losing visceral fat. Matcha tea. As a powdered form of green tea, matcha is even more potent. Since you consume the whole ground-up leaf, you get a higher concentration of beneficial compounds, including all the EGCG and dietary fiber. This makes it a powerful ally for fat loss, gut health, and overall metabolic health. Oolong and pu'er tea. These teas, which are partially or fully oxidized and fermented, also contain the fat-burning compounds found in green tea. Pu'er tea, in particular, has been shown to shrink the waistline and improve metabolism. Seafood. Seafood, even the non-oily varieties, can be surprisingly effective for fat loss. Omega-3s. While oily fish like salmon are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to activate brown fat, a surprising study from Iceland showed that lean fish like cod also had significant fat-burning effects. Participants who ate cod 3 times a week for 8 weeks lost an average of 10 pounds. This suggests that you don't need huge amounts of omega-3s to get the metabolic benefit. Accessible choices. You can get the same amount of fat-burning power as a serving of cod from just 4 medium-sized Gulf shrimp, 8 oysters, or even a small piece of halibut. This makes fighting fat with seafood simple and delicious, without having to eat mackerel or anchovies. Other options. If you want the same benefit as a serving of cod, you only need to eat about 4 medium-sized shrimp, 8 oysters, or even just half a piece of halibut the size of a deck of cards. Simple habits for fat. Burning. Besides adding specific foods, you can use your body's natural rhythms to help burn fat. Our metabolism is wired to store fuel when we eat and burn it when we don't. You can use this to your advantage. A powerful and simple strategy for fat loss is time-restricted eating, a form of intermittent fasting. It works by aligning with your body's natural metabolic cycles. Your metabolism is wired to focus on 2 different tasks: storing fuel when you're eating and burning fuel when you're not. By giving your body a longer break from food, you create a window where it can focus on burning stored fat for energy. For example, if you finish dinner at 8 p.m. and don't eat anything until 8 a.m. the next morning, you've given your body a full 12-hour window to burn fat. This is a great starting point for anyone. By extending this fasting period, even by just a few hours, you can significantly boost your body's fat-burning potential. You can achieve this easily by simply avoiding late-night snacks after dinner, or by waiting a bit longer to have breakfast in the morning. This simple change is highly effective and can lead to noticeable weight loss over time. The number on the scale isn't the whole story. Your weight is a combination of bones, muscle, water, and fat. What you really want to control is that dangerous visceral. The number on the scale isn't the whole story. Your weight is a combination of bones, muscle, water, and fat. What you really want to control is that dangerous visceral fat. By incorporating these small changes, like drinking tea, eating certain seafoods, and extending your overnight fasting window, you can take control of your health and begin to burn fat without focusing solely on restrictive diets.